I'm Pastor Becky Brown, and we are in the curriculum library here at First Methodist of Waynesville. We are located on the third floor, closest to the balcony in the sanctuary. And this is a wonderful space we hope that you can utilize for your small groups and other Sunday school classes and any place that you might look for curriculum. In a time in which the bookstore for Christian resources is not as easy to be accessed by people, we wanted to provide a space in our church to be used for our people to come, to check out resources, to preview them, and to check them out to be used within our groups in the church. So we hope that you will find this space as a helpful tool for you and your groups, and we look forward to showing more to you.
Hi, I'm Dawn Cannon, and I've been working in the curriculum library to organize and categorize and get the books in a place where people in our church can use them for their small groups and Sunday schools. And we're going to give you a little preview of what we already have here. Lots of resources for everybody to use. We have a section on some of our favorite authors, favorite Christian authors. You'll see Rob Bell, Marcus Borg, Adam Hamilton, and lots of others that have been popular in studies at our church already, and we have some of those resources here available in book and many with accompanying DVDs and other study materials to use. So we have those here. We also have categories of books in curriculum that we have put on the shelves to match a new resource we have for you to find them, and so they're shelved the same way. We have categories of United Methodism, lots of books and studies by favorite and popular authors about the Methodist Church and the history of Methodism. We also have books on spirituality, studies on spirituality for groups to use. Once again, many of the popular authors are here. And we have theology books for those of you who are heavy thinkers and want to dig through the issues. We have some studies on theology, and we've had several long-term studies here at our church, including Christian Believer, you see, and the Disciple Bible Studies. More and more, we're getting requests for studies that have to do with current and contemporary life issues. So we have also resources about parenting, marriage, health and wholeness, grief, women, and young adult studies, and with other categories to be added at a later time. We also have environmental studies, poverty studies, and studies about cultivating and recognizing our spiritual gifts. So we have a lot of resources that deal with current life issues. Obviously, in a church, one of the most requested and needed studies are Bible studies, of which we have many. We have long-term, short-term studies, disciple studies, as I said, many others for a variety of groups, variety of size of groups. And we have not only studies that study the books of the Bible and the words of the Bible, but studies that are based on people and passages from the Bible, parts of the Bible specifically. These seem to be really popular with, as I said, all sizes of groups, all length of session, in time as well as in duration throughout a year. Another request for studies is often when we have our different church seasons throughout the year. Of course, the most popular are Advent and Lent, and we have just multiple resources for both of those. This is the Advent section, as you can see, also including studies that have DVDs and study guides to go along with them, as well as studies that are more reflectional. Lots to choose from in Advent, and the same goes for Lent. We have many studies for Lent. Famous popular authors are represented in some of these books, and we also have some resources dealing with not only these two Christian seasons, but all the seasons of the Christian year, and the history and the theological significance that goes behind all of them. And when you make your way to the curriculum library and you see all these wonderful resources we do have a checkout system for acquiring and returning the materials. It's so simple. You choose the books that you want to use, you find a blank card and list whatever resources you're taking with them, and stick them in the checkout box in the appropriate slot to let us know that you have those materials. You keep them as long as you like. but we do want you to remember that other groups need to use them and other people might want to use them, so be aware of that. Also, when you're finished with materials, we have a lovely return bin. If you'll just lay it on the table, it will be magically reshelved and put in its proper place for you, for others to use.
Hello, I'm Donna Gaither, and I'm the chair of the curriculum review team. As Dawn has already told you, we already have a multitude of excellent resources that individuals and small groups can use as they seek to grow as disciples of Jesus Christ. In fact, we have so many, it's a little overwhelming to know exactly what we have and where we can find them. So our team has put together what we're calling a curriculum master list that lists all the materials, or most of the materials, we're still working on this, all the materials we have that individuals and small groups can use. We have listed them under 7 basic areas of study: Bible study, life issues, seasonal things such as Advent and Lent, social issues, spirituality, theology, and United Methodism. We give the title, the author, how long a study it might be, 6 sessions, 5 sessions, 10 sessions, if there's accompanying material such as DVDs or Leader's Guide, and then we give a description of what the material is and how it might best be used. We also list how many of the resources are available, 1 copy, 10 copies, whatever we have right now that's in the library. We also, because we think it's important to think how we can grow as disciples, we also suggest where it might fit under the discipleship tree: roots or trunk or branches or leaves or bloom. It's just an indication that might help any individual or group choose the most appropriate study at the most appropriate time. We have at the end of the master list, it's up to 28 pages now, and it's growing because new materials are being developed all the time. So our team is trying to stay current with brand new materials, and as they're added, we'll put them on the list, and then this list will be published on our website. So any leader or participant at any time can go on the website, look to see what might be available. Then at the end of the list, all of the curriculum review team members are listed along with our telephone numbers. So if you want some suggestions about what a particular study, you can call and ask us. Or if you have you need a certain topic or a certain length of time study, we might be able to help you guide also with that. Our sincere desire is that all of us will continue to grow as disciples and to utilize all of this wonderful material that can help us do just that.